Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, got a really special car to show you today. This is a 2015 on a 65 plate Mazda MX-5. This is the 1.5 Sport Nav specification, finished in Soul Red, arguably Mazda's most popular colour. It's synonymous with Mazda and it looks absolutely beautiful on MX-5. This car's covered less than 30,000 miles. It was actually purchased for us via our buyers department. Very happy to have this car for sale. Delighted to be able to offer it for sale, in fact. You just don't find these sort of very early 2015 MX-5s come about that often. They are brilliant fun to drive. Looks incredible. These Mark IV MX-5s all look absolutely beautiful. They're great fun to drive. Got one of the best manual gearboxes of any car you'll ever drive, in my opinion. Have driven a fair few cars in my 10 years in the motor trade, and assure you, one of the best manual gearboxes out there. Being a Sport Nav, it's got an incredible specification as well, including leather interior, BOSE, navigation. It's a really well finished car. I mentioned being an early car. It's sort of one of the better value MX-5s out there, really, because this is the very first of this shape. Came around at around the end of 2015, so this would have been one of the very first Mark IVs on the road. And they are an incredibly slow depreciating car. They've got to be one of the slowest depreciating cars in the country at the moment, MX-5s. Mazda don't bring in an awful lot of them from new. I think they probably bring in something like 1,000 a year, maybe 1,500 in terms of new ones, and that means the market for used ones is so strong. And they're just great value. There's not much else out there in the sort of two-seat sports car market, and certainly nothing that offers the value and the drive that these do. Now, to take you around the car, hopefully you'll be able to appreciate the condition this vehicle's in. Really has been looked after well. That's really common with MX-5s. They tend to be cars that owners buy with their heart rather than their head, and as a result they get looked after beautifully. This car, even though it has done just under 30,000 miles, the alloy wheels are in good condition. The doors aren't marked in terms of like the edges. There's no bumper scuffs, no dents, no scrapes, anything like that. Looks all in really lovely order. I'll take you around and show you the boot. This is a soft top car, as you can see. They did produce the MX-5 in a folding metal roof as well a little later on in its life. You can see actually you get a decent sized boot. Just move the tools out of the way. Although the lip to the boot is quite high, it drops down a really good way, so you could get a good couple of bags of shopping or even a large suitcase in there. So you could almost argue it's practical. You have rear parking sensors on this car. That dual exit exhaust, which looks absolutely wonderful, really sporty, very stylish. You've got the darkened alloy wheels on this car. They're a slightly smaller size on these, so they're 16-inch on the 1.5 and they go up an inch on the 2-litre. You sort of anticipate that the 1.5 engine is probably being the smaller of the two, the less desirable, but that's not the case. The 2-litre ones are incredibly popular and it's a very good engine like the 1.5, but you just tend to find the journalists all agree that the 1.5 revs a little bit freer and it's just an overall nicer car to drive. Now I'm going to start the car up. All modern Mazdas are push button start car. You just have to dip the clutch, press that button one time, the car comes into life. They sound absolutely glorious on start up. It makes a really nice engine note. It's not some sort of tricksy exhaust or induction system. It's a really natural engine sound, yeah, it does sound very nice indeed. You can see there 27,671 miles. God, it's even got 3/4 of a tank of fuel. It's got to be worth a decent amount of money with how fuel prices are at the moment. You've got Mazda's multimedia system here. You can see you've got DAB digital radio, integrated navigation, Bluetooth hands-free phone, and you've got a climate control air conditioning system down here, heated front seats. It's a really lovely black leather interior in these with red stitching everywhere, and this was the same on all cars, but actually suits it just that little bit more because the car itself is red. So all these little red accents around the place, you really do pick it up. You've got a beautiful painted section on the inside of the doors there, and all the seats in lovely order. Being a Sport, you actually get the speakers in the headrests. I don't know if you're able to see that. You can just see there, you get the speakers in the headrests, so even while you're driving along at a sensible speed, you can have a telephone conversation with the roof down, and you're able to hear the person on the phone, they can hear you. Touched on the manual gearbox. I'm just going to move the handbrake out of the way. Genuinely, probably the best manual transmission I've ever driven. There was very recently a publication, I think it might have even been Top Gear magazine, released an article on the best 10 manual gearboxes ever produced, and MX-5 did feature in that article, Mark IV MX-5, and genuinely it's so beautiful, very well weighted, very precise. You've got to try it to be able to appreciate it, so do come and have a drive of the car. You'll understand what I'm talking about. All your controls for your multimedia system down here. You've got steering wheel controls for volume, hands-free phone, cruise control and speed limiter, and of course you have automatic lights and automatic wipers. They are LED headlights on this car, so at night time they do look very nice. It's a very sort of crystal clear and precise light. Just going to turn the car off. I will put the roof up as well, so you're able to see it with roof up. There's a little lever here just in the car. Pull that, and then the roof pops up, and there's a grab handle inside. As you pull it forward, it'll clip into place, and there is a clamp inside the car, just up here on the roof. You pull down on it, and that's the roof up. Have left the windows down, but at least you're able to see it with the roof up. Roof's in lovely order. Doesn't look like it's sort of been pressure washed regularly or anything like that. Looks like the car has had a really, really easy life. The paint's got really lovely wet gloss shine. The car was just washed and hoovered this morning, and we put some tyre shine on it, and it looks absolutely wonderful. The car will be supplied with a 12-month Mazda warranty. That's included in the advertised cost of the car. That's for parts, labour, mechanicals, electricals, and honoured at any Mazda garage up and down the country. So even if you're not local to us, you can still buy with some confidence. We're our Mazda main dealer, but we accept part exchanges from all manufacturers, any car considered, irrespective of its age, mileage. We're very competitive buyers of used cars, so do give us a call if you want to discuss the value of your existing car. We also offer full finance facilities, and have very recently started offering ceramic coatings on our car. We've always offered paint and interior protection, but that's a very conventional system. Ceramic coating is a real new world product which we offer on all our cars if you want to protect the paintwork of this beautiful car. If you've got any other questions, please feel free to pick up the phone to us. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.